Hi guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Traveler's Rest. So in the first episode, we started setting up the inn. We did a couple of things. We got through the intro, we leveled up, I believe twice. I have to double check that. But we got everything kind of started. We explored around, we found some things, we got the fishing pole. And in this episode, it's kind of the same thing. We're gonna just kind of keep going on, setting up some more things and maybe unlocking some more recipes, maybe some more gardening. Maybe we'll get some new seeds and stuff and get that going. But yeah, let's get started on day 14. And let's just see how far we get on this one. I'm very excited to keep playing. Obviously, as you can see, when I loaded in, I still had my other playthrough where I've gotten a little bit farther. I've been looking and doing a little bit more with that. I might have actually lied to you. I don't think I got the fishing pole in this playthrough. Oops. I lied. Unless I shoved it in a different chest. I don't think I actually have it. So that must have been my other playthrough. So I guess in this playthrough I will show you where to get the fishing pole. I thought I had an olive tree. I do, it's over here, okay. It's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not that crazy. Maybe a little, but yeesh. As always, if I'm running by any sort of ore, whether it's iron ore or bronze ore, copper, I knew that. I always just kind of take care of it. Get it out of the way. We're already running past it, why not? Pretty sure copper and tin make bronze, right? Definitely would be a bronze, or if there is no naturally made bronze. Oops. Worms are always good to have. We'll see why in a little bit, but obviously they're going to be used as bait. It's free bait, basically. So even on my other playthrough, I come back here every now and then. I feel like there's gotta be some sort of cutscene. Maybe it hasn't been created yet, but this definitely feels like I'm meeting somebody back here. I wonder if when they create these social relationships, if maybe this is like a romance cutscene. And we just don't know it yet because they haven't created that yet. It is in the roadmap. I'll have that linked below in the description. There is the roadmap of what they're planning on introducing to the game. There's quite a lot coming. I'm actually pretty excited to see how it all plays out. The fish in this game is actually, oops. I feel like fishing in this game is a lot easier than Stardew Valley. Anybody that's played Stardew Valley, anybody that's seen me play Stardew Valley specifically, understands how absolutely frustrated I get playing or doing the fishing minigame. I don't know why. I can't explain it to you, but it is absolutely the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And I've played quite a few Souls games, or Souls-like games, which, might I add, you will probably never see those on YouTube because I don't like Souls-like games. Just a heads up. I'm not really a cozy gamer either, so that I could be wrong. There might be a time where I do that. This is a huge mushroom. Yeah, Souls-like games, whew. I don't have, I think, the patience for it, I think is part of my problem. Nor do I have the video game, like, knowledge, right? So I'm newer to video games. I started playing them in 2022. Well, no, I take that back. I started playing video games in 2020, about late 2020s when I really got into video games. Before that, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to play video games. We didn't have any consoles in the house. We did have a GameCube at one point, so I did play Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I played a lot of that, actually. But besides that, I don't really have a lot of video game knowledge. So things like Souls-like games, I don't understand, and not that I don't understand the mechanics, but they're a little bit more difficult for me to grasp and understand. So yeah, you won't see a lot of those. I did play, I think I have something like 90 hours in Elden Ring. I played that on stream. And I had, surprisingly, some fun with Elden Ring. I actually really enjoyed Elden Ring until I got to a spot where now I have to kind of grind to level up. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't like grinding for things usually. I think that's why I don't like a lot of survival crafter games. You have to grind a lot, and I don't really care for that. So I'm a little too low leveled in Elden Ring for the area that I'm in, and I'm not going back to it. Maybe one day. But that's probably the closest I've ever gotten to completing a Souls-like game, and anybody that's played Elden Ring knows 80 hours isn't really that close to the end. I think I'm in the Mountain of the Fire Giants, I think is where I left off at, so I'm decent, but not far in. But anyways, you guys don't care about Souls-like games, you're over here. We're playing Traveler's Rest, that's what you're here for. We're gonna talk to this guy. This guy's really important. So hello, my friend. Welcome to my humble abode. Sorry for the mess, to be honest. I wasn't expecting a visitor. Nice to meet you. You can call me Wilson. Yeah, it's not a very common name around here. I arrived in the kingdom a few years ago and stayed to pursue my passion, art. Since then, I've been living on this beach, enjoying life's little pleasures. This is your house? It's amazing. Thank you very much. I built it with my own hands. It may not be a palace, but it's all I need. Somewhere I can keep warm, and work is all enough for me. After the shipwreck, I was able to recover most of the materials I needed. The first months were a bit rough, but seeing it finished, I feel like it was finally really worth it. Shipwreck? What shipwreck? Ah, yes. I actually arrived here by accident. I was on the expedition with other researchers when a storm cracked the hull of our ship, leaving us shipwrecked in the middle of the ocean. That's all I remember. When I came to my senses, I was on this beach and decided to make it my home. And you didn't think about going back? That's the funny thing. I love my new life. Now I do what I want, when I want. I can spend days writing, painting, or just laying in the sun. Anything is possible. When I realized I was able to survive on my own, I decided that I would never go back to my old life. The wonders of the world are there to be enjoyed, not to be read about in a sad, tattered manuscript. I see. So nice to meet you. Same here. Drop by any time. Spending time with your friends is one of the many beautiful things in life. So, we talked to him. You want to talk to him a second time. Have you seen the state of the beach? Lately the tide keeps bringing in all kinds of junk to the shore. By all the gods, the other day I fished a wig. A wig? How is that possible? I usually use the junk I find for my artwork, but this is getting out of hand. I'm finding fewer and fewer useful things to recycle. I have an idea. Why don't you bring me the junk you find lying around? I can trade it for nice things or information about the fish in this kingdom. After all, I was a great marine biologist before the shipwreck. Sounds good. Great. See that huge chest over there? When you have some junk, leave it inside, and I'll give you some seals in exchange. When you have enough, I'll exchange them for whatever you like. We both get something out of it, and clean the sea in the process. It's a win-win all around. So, because you talked to him a second time, you now have this little speech bubble above the box. Any junk in your inventory, currently in your inventory, so anything in here, things like underpants, nets, old boots, put them in there, and you will receive Wilson seals. You can then go back to Wilson Talk. We're gonna kind of skip this part. And then shop. And here is typically going to be mostly decorations for your inn. Some of it's also like coconuts and whatnot, which I'm gonna tell you, harvest them. Just harvest them on the beach. But yeah, you will find some beautiful decorations. I'm very excited. I actually haven't bought anything, even on my other playthrough from him, because I've been trying to save them up as much as I can to decorate my entire inn, or my entire tavern, to be beach themed. I think it would be really cool. It also increases the comfort, which is really good for rooms. When you get the inn rooms, you can decorate those as well, I believe. I haven't actually played with the inn. I haven't gotten there yet. But the comfort also just kind of helps with your, not your personality, your perception. That's not the word that I want either. It just helps make people feel more cozy when they're inside the tavern. That's, yeah. That's the gist of what I was trying to get at. So down here is where we're gonna find the thing that we want. And it is Hikari. I'll find you. If it's the last thing I do, I'll find you and... What are you doing? Just standing there? Do you need anything? Enjoying a day of fishing? Enjoying. Does a sword enjoy piercing its enemy? A spear being sharpened? No. I lost that right long ago. Oops. Look, I'm busy. Why don't you just go away and leave me alone? Okay? I'm sorry to have bothered you. Maybe I lied. Maybe I do have the fishing rod. And I just... Hey, wait, come back a minute. There you go. Okay, so you have to walk away. Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rude. It's just, well, whatever. Let me introduce myself. I'm Hikari, daughter of Kujaku, maybe? I hope I haven't upset you. If you want to fish, don't mind me. Now that I think of it, it would actually be nice to have some company for a change. Thanks, but I don't know how to fish. Maybe it's for the best. Believe me, you don't know what. Okay. Don't look at me like that. See that old rod next to me? You can take it if you want it. It's no beauty, but it'll do to show you the ropes. I can speak, I promise. Okay, so now we have the fishing rod, what I've been trying to show you guys. Okay, lesson 1. To trick your prey, it's essential to use the right bait. There are various species in the realm, and each of them feeds on a single type of bait. There are other factors that affect fishing too. What species you catch depends on what bait you use, the season we're in, and the type of water you're fishing in. Got it? Yeah. If after a couple of tries you said nothing's biting, it's because you're not fulfilling some of the fishing conditions. In that case, you should change bait or switch between salt and fresh water to see if you have better luck. Lesson 2. A rod is not just a tool. It's an extension of your body. What's the balance like? Does it provide a good grip? Good. The higher quality of rod, the easier it'll be to catch fish. Lesser rods won't be able to handle the heaviest fishes, so if you feel like you're consistently having trouble catching anything, you may need to change your strategy. Change bait or zone, right? Exactly. It sounds like you're getting the hang of it, so let's move on to practice. Here, with this bait bag, you have a little bit of everything you need to get you started. I recommend the lures, they're top quality. When you're using the rod, press Q and choose the bait you want. Cast the buoy? Yeah, into the water by pressing F and stay alert. You'll soon see the fish start biting. So she gave us bait. So we have the lure, seafood bait, meat bait. We also have larvae and worms. Those are also really good bait. So you're going to do this, select it, Q, and then you pick your bait. Let's do seafood bait, just for the heck of it. And then so you want to focus on this. Stay focused on the buoy. The fish will bite subtly at first until they finally sink the buoy. When that happens, pull hard on the rod with F and get ready for a fight. Oops. You got one. Move the indicator by moving the mouse sideways, and when it's on top of the fish, hold down the left mouse button to pick up the line. If you manage to fill the bar at the bottom, the fish will be yours. So you just want to left click while he's in the box. That's it. That's a great kit. It could happen to anyone. Sometimes fish bites can be mistaken for all kinds of junk. Don't worry about it. You'll get a big fish sooner or later. That was good. I remember the first time my dad took me fishing with him and nothing. Don't mind me. I'm glad you liked it. And hey, I'm sorry about before. You know what? Why don't you keep the rod? Treat it with care, will you? I know it's pretty worn out, but I have fond memories of it. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I guess I'll be seeing you around. If you're ever in town, come by and pay us a visit. My father has the best fish in the kingdom. Mind you, he's skinflint, so don't expect any kind of discount. Alright, thank you. And we're gonna keep fishing. There are multiple types of fish in this. Way more than I actually expected. And all I'm catching apparently is junk. Maybe that's not the best area. And she was correct. Saltwater, freshwater, it does change what type of fish you find. It's very similar to Stardew Valley in that aspect, like the river and ocean fish. And they're all fast little suckers. A dusky grouper. Magrim, okay. These are two fish that I haven't seen before in any of my playthroughs. Same with him. Okay. So we have one more of the seafood bait. While we're partially in the water, our boots getting soaked and ruined. And new dusky groper. Before we leave, I'm gonna go back up to Wilson and drop off some of this junk. So we harvested the coconuts and the bananas on the beach. Because we harvested them, it's gonna take a couple days, just like the olive tree. Take a couple days before they grow back, and then we can come back and harvest some more. You can make fruit juices out of them. So if you run out of beer, obviously water doesn't pay too much when you serve water as a drink. But juice will pay a little bit more than water. Not as much as beer or ale. I am not Bob's father. Bob looks for him, but Bob can't find. Bob, is that your name? Yes, little Violet gives me name. Bob says thanks. Yeah, it's a good name. You friend of Bob and Nugget. Nugget, who is Nugget? Nugget is best friend of Bob. She's very smart hen. She helps Bob in his shop. So you sell things, right? Yes, you can watch. Let Bob know what you like. So he also sells things. Typically things that you can kind of find on your own, except for eggs. Over here, because I don't know if we explored this too much. Over here, I can show you guys. Here's Buzz. Hi, neighbor. You must be the new owner of the tavern next door. Great job, by the way. That place was pretty much in ruins before you arrived. For heaven's sake, where are my manners? I'm Buzz. My family and I welcome you to our farm. Your family? Yeah, my wife Holly and I recently purchased this land. We moved in with our 2 children, Arthur and Violet, a true blessing from the gods. We've had to repair more than we'd like, but it's been worth it. Since Holly opened the store, we started getting orders from all over the kingdom. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask her. Oops, I actually don't want to do that. Well, I guess... Me? Haha. It may not seem like it, but in my younger years, I was quite the intrepid adventurer. My brother and I roamed the kingdom fighting monsters with our battle axes and manes flowing in the wind. After one epic battle, I was seriously injured, and that's when I met Holly. Soon after, I decided it was time to hang up my weapons and settle in the city to be closer to that wonderful young woman. So there you have it. Years later, here we are, married with 2 wonderful children. I couldn't be happier. Although between you and me, there are still nights when I look at my old axe and reminisce. The clamor of battle, the adrenaline of a good fight. Oh, how I'd love to have one last adventure. So Buzz will build things for you. I see you finally got around to constructing your first building, huh? Don't worry, Buzz will explain how this works. At the moment, you only have barn and chicken coop available. The barn will allow you to take care of large animals such as pigs, cows, and sheep. In your toolbar, you can see your available resources. Remember that you have to carry the building materials in your inventory to be able to use them. What do you mean you find it expensive? I'll be damned, neighbor, that's the cost price. If I made it any cheaper, I'd be losing money. That's all for the time being. If you have the necessary resources, when you select a building, you can choose the area where you want to build it. Remember to clear the land before you come see me. So you have the barn and the chicken coop. And you can place them pretty much anywhere. Like he said, you do have to cut down the trees and any sort of like grass that's in the area. But you can build materials and you can have horses. Not horses. You can have farm animals. I just meant to say farm animals. And then Holly is usually in here or somewhere else in the general vicinity. She might actually be out on the road. It's also kind of late, so she might be in bed. And yes, you can kind of break into their house and wander around. But you cannot go upstairs to the bedrooms, so. In here, she'll sell you cooking supplies, typically. Usually animal-based. It'll be your milks, your eggs. You can also buy hay from her for your animals. Holly, welcome to Harvest Hill Farm. We've got the best products for that. Oh, wait, you're the innkeeper at the farm next door. I knew you looked familiar. It's nice to meet you. I'm Holly, owner of Harvest Hill Farm along with my husband Buzz. Although we've only recently set up shop, I can assure you that our products are the finest quality. Whether it's animals or products to care for them, we have everything you need. I spent my childhood on a farm very similar to this one. I spent my days playing with the animals and running through the cornfields. Unfortunately, the family business went belly up and my parents had to sell it. I guess their hearts couldn't take it because they died a few years later. If they could see it, I'm sure they would love this place. she is not behind the counter, so we can't interact with her and ask about what she's selling. But she sells either animal care products, including like vaccinations that you have to buy, or medicine. She also has a very disgusting recipe that I don't ever want to have to utilize. And that recipe is like throwing up food. It's really gross. It's really gross looking, to be honest. So here we can fish in some fresh water. Oh. Okay, so we will switch to... We'll just do the larvae. Larvae is, like I said, it's pretty cheap because you kind of scavenge it by digging in the ground. Or, actually no, worms are digging in the ground. I was not paying attention, that's me. Larvae is usually from cutting down trees. Oh, I clicked too soon. I saw it bob down a little bit and I thought it was ready. It was not, in fact, ready. Yep, there's our boot. Ooh, salmon. I believe 200 centimeters is the largest you can get. Or at least that I have seen in both playthroughs. If you hit I and go to inventory, there should be... Maybe it's not in here. Oh, I have 2 skill points. I should probably do that as well. I might actually have to sleep, I think is what it is. I have to sleep. Eventually you will get a fish log. And you can actually see all your fish, which is really, really neat. Okay, so 2% chance of earning double per customer order, so tips. I do want to unlock that, yes. That does help us tremendously. Crafting starts off with energy efficiency, which is minus 5% fuel use when cooking and brewing. And resources, which is killing, produces twice as much fuel. Magic and social are not out yet. Those are actually on the roadmap. Those are coming at some point. It's just not the next update. So we're probably going to do the crafting. Crafting is usually probably the best. So we get our efficiency. And of course you can select wherever you want in your places, just how I do it a little bit. Obviously you have to select the first one for every tree. And then from there they kind of branch out and you can do it however your playstyle is. If your playstyle is more, you want to run the tavern and be less less grindy, you're going to want to do more management aspects of it. It all depends on how you play the game. And of course, there is a point, which I have not hit yet, where you kind of have everything already set up and it kind of just runs itself and your task is to kind of just build things, maybe update the comfortness of your tavern. Which hopefully with every update will give more things to do. I know the main storylines on the roadmap, they're going to add to the main storylines, there's more to it, so I know the storyline isn't completed yet. But for a game being in early access, it started out as a one-man game. It has recently increased to more than one person working on it, which is great, but as a one-person game, it's not doing too bad. Iron planks. Iron planks, wooden planks. Okay, so I need to do the hinges, which we're working on making the sheets to make the hinges. And then we can make a chest. And I'm going to place the chest over in this area so that it's a shared pool. So for the most part, if it's in between the two, anything in the chest should be able to be used at both tables. Should. I have yet to have a use for this. I don't know what polished stones and stone blocks are for. We don't have a lot of stone, so I'm not really too worried about utilizing it yet. I don't want to, you know, make a bunch of stone blocks and then turns out, oh, we don't actually need them. We need the polished stone instead. Alright, So now it's a little bit more of that grindy. We're gonna start cutting down trees, getting a bunch of wood stockpile, especially if I'm gonna make a chest. I'm going to start storing things in there. At some point, once we open the tavern and start kind of making some more money, we can get the apiary, which will give us the ability to harvest honey and beeswax to be able to make our own candles. I'm a huge fan of kind of stockpiling things. I would rather have too much wood than I'd rather grind at the beginning and get a lot of the stuff first before we need to get more. So that way we're not running around at the last second trying to get things and oh crap, we don't have time. We are about to pass out though, so. In theory, if I don't run into things, we might make it on time. Maybe? Yes. Okay. So at 3 o'clock is our cutoff time. I did not mention this in the first playthrough because I didn't actually realize it when I was first doing the first episode. Because I'm still decently new to the game, so I don't know a whole lot. If you pass out, you don't have, like in Stardew Valley, you wake up in your bed and the guy kind of says, hey, you passed out and it looks like someone stole money from you, or you get the, I put you back in your bed, or I put you back into safety, but you were really sick, so here's 1,000 gold. You don't lose money for passing up, but you do lose time. We wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. in this game, but if you pass out, you wake up at 11 a.m. So you lose out on precious time. Which, depending on what you're doing for that day, like if it's just hey, we're gonna get ore, we're gonna cut down trees, we're gonna do fishing, not too big of a deal. If you're trying to maximize how long your inn is open, you're hurting yourself. So, I do, unfortunately, and I might for the next episode, I might skip some of this. I might stockpile a little bit more, so that way you guys aren't getting this grindy little bit. Still debating on if it's what I want to do, because I don't want to deprive you guys of how the game is going. Let's see. Should be able to make hinges now. Yep. And hinges do take a little bit of time. So we are going to come back to that eventually. Once we have that created, we'll start storing some of the things in there, down here. Okay, I lied. The hinges don't take forever. I believe it's actually the chest itself takes forever. Yeah, 40 minutes. That tracks. So today should be Monday. I will open the tavern on Tuesday. I'm going to do a little bit more of the stockpiling, getting the wood, getting everything kind of set up. I'm going to cook some more. Having multiple different types of food. I also kind of want to wait on the ale. But having multiple types of food increases more money. Alright, so then once I clear, I'm not going to clear all the trees right now, but once I clear all the trees, then you replant all your little sapling seeds. And make a little forest, so that way you always constantly have access to wood if you ever need it. It's pretty standard. If you play a lot of like crafting games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here you can see that cooked seafood does 1 silver and 64 bronze, and then roasted fish is 75 bronze. Broth is actually, meat broth sells for more than fish broth, but if you go into cooked seafood, you have your choices. It's usually from cheapest to most expensive. So this is sea urchin will give you 12 silver, 80 bronze, but razor clam will give you 20 silver and 50 bronze. So I usually go for the most expensive. These are additional ingredients here that will add to the spice of other dishes, which we don't have unlocked yet, which is fine. Uh, 18. This is 20, yeah. We're gonna need to get some more wheat at some point. So we're all matching, and then from here I will add things for like cooking. Technically this is an ingredient. I haven't used seafood yet, so I don't know what it's an ingredient for. I think down here, oh, we have tea in here, okay. Let's see where our ale is at. Mostly at this point, we're kind of just setting up for tomorrow. Okay, so that's, we have lager. We will grab this tomorrow. Whatever, the farthest, the one on the left, whatever that one's at is what we're going to serve it at. Obviously, Grand Reserve does sell for the most. It doesn't have to. You don't have to wait that long for that, though. I'm actually going to see what the market has. We might have some things we can get there. Specifically, I'm going to look over at Agatha real quick. Nothing crazy. It's all mostly decorations. We have an old doormat, shaggy carpet. And then obviously things that we have not unlocked yet. Don't really need anything with her. He sells meat. Intestine, we haven't made sausages yet. Here's the location for everything. So we have blacksmith, Agatha does our decorations, me, this is where you're gonna spend a lot of your money, or at least I have so far. Your fish, sorry, they give you your seeds and your vegetables and stuff. This is the other tavern that will sell you tavern related things, and then the woodworking shop, which we do need to pop in there at some point. I specifically like to see if, so like this is the tree, like I said, we're gonna need wheat again. Trees are really good to get. Wait, yeah, that's a tree. Yeah, the tree's the bag. We're gonna definitely need more wheat, so. How much is it? I don't have enough for another tree, which is fine. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we specifically should really get. Anything that can be harvested multiple times is usually also a good thing to get. We harvest it every 3 days, so bell pepper seeds wouldn't be a bad idea to get. Blueberry seeds wouldn't be bad. Chili seeds, I haven't used those yet. Eggplant, galaxy hop. Green tea seeds. I don't know how much green tea is versus red tea. That might be a difference in price. It might actually be worth getting some of those. They will eventually, I believe they eventually do die though when the seasons change. Rice grains, sowing beans and peas. Spring and summer strawberries are probably not bad to get, right? We're about to be broke in a second, guys. Tomato and grapes. Let's just buy those. Those out of the way. Yeah, we're down to 44 gold or silver. I'm gonna quick scoop in here to a tab. No, woodworking. Because we did catch a bee by cutting down a queen bee by cutting down a tree, and I don't know if we talked to Amos, not Amos, Woody, for the apiary. Should be in here though. Maybe I'm not high enough level actually. Nope, it's right here. So we need 4 gold. So you need 4 gold. And then we'll need the queen bee, which we have, wooden planks, iron nails, wooden pole, and iron sheets. So we can actually get started on those, potentially. It also depends on if I remember that when I get back there. But if we have all the stuff in our inventory, it'll be so much easier and faster to make the apiary. Like I said, the apiary allows you to harvest honey, as well as, oh, I already did that. Beeswax for our candles. You're still not ready to harvest, okay. I need some of those. Might as well just do all of them. A small chest. We need sheets. We need more bars soon. Some of that, and then the inventory, put that up here. We'll drop it there. Oops. So then in here, I'm gonna drop pretty much all of our wood. I want to keep the fireworks, what I specifically want to keep. Usually I keep my plants in here too, or my seeds. Nope, I want that. And see, that's pulling from the chest. This should also pull from the chest. Maybe not. Not close enough. So this is the wood side. I am going to go down to the beach and drop off all the scraps that we found so far. Get some more of those Wilson coins, get ready for some decorations inside the bar. Actually, I wonder if we can fish real quick. See if we can find any fancy river fish or another boot. I do kind of wish that we could pet the farm animals. We might be able to pet our own. I'm not too sure. I don't have any yet. More worms. And it's only been a day, so yeah, we're not gonna have any. Ooh, you can smack these guys with F. Oh, usually takes about 2 or 3 hits. I don't remember 100%. Ooh. It's 3. And now you have a brown crab. My gosh. Morgana. Figure it out. And you can cook those guys. They're also a pretty decent selling price when you cook them. 3 more muscle seals, so that puts us at what? I think we had 4 before, so we have 7. Let's see, yep, I have 7. So we shouldn't be able to get anything yet. But eventually. ingredient. Could potentially still be junk. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've ever gotten a starfish yet. Mussels are also really good for cooking. I think it's one of the more cheaper seafood boils. We'll actually go see, because if we go over into here, we can see that starfish is actually junk, because it'll leave our inventory. I believe it is, because it's gone, and we got 2 seals, so now we're at 9. We're getting there. The more you fish, the more you dig, you'll find a bunch of junk. I think on my other playthrough, I didn't realize what everything was, so I was catching a lot of junk between fishing and digging up things, and I ended up, I think my first time actually dropping off all my junk, I had something like 30 coins. Ooh, perch. It's a tiny little perch. Let's see. So we can add to this. I wonder if I can, like... Nope. Not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Okay, so... we have... I think I actually need to hoe it first, right? Or till it. Hoe it, till it, same thing. Oh, I bought 4 strawberries by accident. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing I did extra tilling. Oops. Did I not water this? Alright, there we go. We got that started. Probably need more water. Nope, I already have water. I don't have a bucket of water. I use it to water the cat. Alright, now let's start this. Those going. Get some more of this going. Coconut juice. I think this needs water, doesn't it? Not enough ingredients. Ah, I'm missing the water. That's right. I wasn't looking in the right spot. Do I actually have... I did not want to put all that in there. Thank you. 15's fine. 25. Yeah, we're gonna do the brown crabs. That's worth that for me. Store all matching. We'll put some of the fish in there. We'll go down here. We'll add the seafood broil. I keep calling it a broil. It's a boil, not a broil. I've never actually had a seafood boil. The idea of it sounds really interesting to me, but I greatly dislike seafood. 60 of these. Okay, so something that I could probably take out of here so I can put those, because I'm not going to need all. I'll take the fish out, because I'll probably end up cooking the fish real quick. Once I get that seafood done, I will do some roast fish. Throw some roast fish in here. Well, actually, let's see. I take that back. What I should do is probably grab... Oh, you sell for 2 and you sell for 1. I'm gonna grab that actually. So when I run out of tea, I can put some of that in there. Now this is a decoration. You can style it. It can be either overflowing, or full, overflowing, or empty. I like how the overflowing looks. I don't know if I have any other decoration. This is a decoration, but I don't really need that anywhere. I mean, I guess I could put that... I could put that up there. You know, I actually never realized that I could move that. Or this. Okay. Wait a minute. I'll throw you there real quick. Suck it up and deal with it. I actually dislike that. Huh, okay. Make it red because it's red tea. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna make some fish. So here we have more lager. We can pull at least one of these. Yeah, we'll pull the young lager. Put that in here. It's probably young too, right? No, it's just normal lager. Yager? Yeah, it's normal yager, guys. It's not lager. It's yager. Okay, so now you have different dishes and drinks on your tavern's menu. The wider the variety of dishes and drinks on sale, the more money and reputation you'll gain. Remember that clients only appreciate variety if the recipes are completely different. Different ingredients or modifications to a single recipe don't provide variety to your menu. So basically what they're saying here is having grilled steak with wild turkey, beef, and chicken meat does not matter because it's the exact same thing. Same thing with the cooked seafood, but the fact that we have grilled steak and cooked seafood is different. I feel like that's probably pretty self-explanatory, but in case it wasn't... We'll do some coconut oil. I don't have any more of that. Put the seafood in here real quick. Oh, actually, no, I want to put this in here. Because I can cook most of this. Actually, let's do this. Put you in there. And then, like I said, tomorrow we'll start the actual tavern. Oops, I am not paying attention to where I'm going. Yeah, so nothing I can do here yet. Make some more olive oil, just in case. Food that's in here, actually food in chests, just in general, does not go bad. Ooh, okay. Shrines. Uh-oh. What happened to my last cat? She got stuck in the wall. It was very unfortunate. We'll just have to wait on this. Once this is completed, I can cook a different fish. I'm gonna throw another fish in there. Hopefully I don't pass out. I'm not gonna make that actually. Might as well just go to bed. Alright, sorry about that. That took a little bit longer than I expected. I want to take care of something real quick. Okay, so grab this. Oh, don't need that. And throw in some more fish. That should give us another slot. I'll throw that in there. Nothing I can do with that because I don't think I have an empty barrel, correct? I think I pulled the one early. Yeah. Unaged, so they can't drink that. So really, all that's left right now is to open the tavern. I'm gonna need 3 of those. Yeah. Actually pull that up there. Oops. Build mode. I wonder if I can take... Oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, we're gonna open up now. Eventually you can buy, and I probably still can right now, I just don't have the money for it. You can buy tablecloths for the table. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. It makes the tables not get so dirty so fast. Oops, I didn't realize the cat was right there. Oh my gosh, cat, I can't serve my drinks if you're right in front of me. I keep petting you. Oh, I forgot I had more than one drink. Oops. Okay, hold on, sir. I'm coming, sir, I promise. I forgot I had more than one, so I like stocked and prepped up on all of the one The good thing is, holding R takes all of what you have in your inventory or in your hands and kind of just puts it back in the barrel. So I didn't lose any of the tea. Should be able to run up here. I don't have a bucket of water. I should probably make some broth. Just to be safe. Oh boy, these are all really needy. Okay, let's see if I can make a mad dash for it. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Okay, rush up here. Meat broth makes more. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Right as I got over there. Nope, you can leave. I'm coming. So far, I haven't had an issue. I haven't had any rushes or any, like, overwhelming, can't handle how fast they all want their drinks. Which is nice. It hasn't had an overwhelming feeling, but I only have 2 tables, so I can only have up to, what, 12 people? At some point, I'm definitely gonna have a lot more tables. I'm pretty sure you probably at some point expand the tavern, so you end up being able to have way more room. Oh, I need to grab. And the cat, just living his best life. I don't know if anything happens if you don't have the cat's heart, like if the cat's heart stays too low for too long. I don't know if maybe do we lose the cat? Something I kind of don't want to find out, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am not a cultist, please stop spreading that rumor. As you can see, the tables got pretty dirty. I kind of forgot to clean them. The fact that we can hire staff tells me that we probably do get busy enough that it's almost justified. Alright, let's see if I can rush up here. No, I'm gonna ignore that. We'll add raw to the menu. Oh, okay. Give me a second, sir. Also, give me another second, please. has no water in its bowl. I gotta water the cat. Oh boy, you guys are really needy when I'm not here. Okay, so you... Okay, you guys are really gross. You have really bad hygiene. I really wish you guys would clean up after yourselves. Oh, the cake's empty. Okay. I wonder actually if me changing the cake too fast while I still have one of these in my inventory, if I can even sell this now. Not that it matters, because I just put it back in my inventory. I have a singular cup of tea in my personal inventory now. You wouldn't believe what I saw on the road here. Really? You dirty motherfuckers. Hey ma'am, please enjoy your fish. For someone that doesn't like seafood, that plate of fish in front of these people, it looks good. It's a well-plated, like, plate. That sounds really dumb. But I'm pretty sure, at least what I'm saying, kind of makes sense. Like, the presentation of the plate. There, that's like if I wanted to word it. I love the seafood boil is literally just a guy eating a lobster tail. Yeah, we're so set on food for a while. I probably won't actually need to make more food for tomorrow when I open up. I still will. I am not a cultist. Yes, I'm coming. Oh, okay. So we went from, what, 44 silver when we started today, and we're almost up to 3 gold. We're doing pretty good. Now I'm sure the farther we get into this game, we're probably going to get to a spot where you can make 3 gold in an hour in this game. Like an hour of in-game time. But for being on, what, day 16, 17, we're doing pretty good. It better not rain tomorrow. Oops, I thought he grabbed a drink. I didn't realize he grabbed probably seafood. Seafood boil. Thank you for grabbing my last beer. I was waiting for somebody to grab it. We'll probably actually tomorrow. We'll probably actually make another table and some benches. Maybe maximize on having more than one table. Or more than two. Jeez. Probably get a little hectic. I might not be ready for that. The constant running and cleaning tables and having 36 customers. I'm just kidding. I don't know how I got 36. I was thinking 12 to a table. It's not 12 to a table, it's 6 to a table. 18 customers. I can do math, I promise. I have 12 customers. My brain was thinking it was 12 a table. We also might be able to get enough gold before bed, potentially, to get the apiary tomorrow. Get that going. We'll start getting some honey. It's a good ingredient to have. It's good for desserts. I haven't made any desserts yet. I'm very excited for that. But I know there's quite a lot of recipes that require honey. I just haven't had sugar. That's why I haven't made any desserts. I haven't gotten any sugar yet. Did I not serve you? My apologies. Promise I was trying. Alright. Repetition 3. Okay, everybody's leaving all at once, and they're all really dirty at the same time. No, we are not going to be mean customers. We're happy customers. This is the best tavern you've ever been to. Oh, god dang it. Could you give me a second? I'm refilling all of my drinks, sir. First you get angry twice, and then you're gonna demand a drink from me? How dare? Gosh, these people are thirsty. Let's see where we're at. She was a fine, fine girl, me Pixela was. Thank you for leaving a mess. Greatly appreciate you. Please don't come back until you have manners. my gosh, you guys really like your drinks. You know, I've never worked in the food industry, and I wonder if this is kind of similar to what it's like in some aspect of like the constant running back and forth, and here's your drink, and here's your drink, and here's your drink. I know for me, it's probably how waitresses feel about me. I drink a lot, specifically water. I drink a lot of water, and I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten home from like a 5-day music festival, or on the way home, I should say. We're leaving the music festival, we'll stop at a restaurant, and like, dude, water is just, it's so delicious when you've been camping for 5 days straight. I don't know what it is, but every single time, my friend and I, we would always stop at a Buffalo Wild Wings. No matter where the festival's at, we would always find a Buffalo Wild Wings on the way home. It was like our tradition. And we'd find it, and the first thing I would tell the waitress is just leave the pitcher of water. Just leave it, because we're gonna drink the whole thing. We do need to close very soon. So once these two guys sit, we're gonna do last call. You dirty motherfuckers. Okay. More of those. Let's see where we're at on our beer. Alright, so we have lager and young lager. Jesus. Make some more fish. We're probably gonna need to make some more juice. And then we should probably just go to bed. Alrighty. Actually, let's see. We can grab a bucket of water. We can make more seafood boil. I haven't quite gotten the hang of watering and making sure it's all 3. Like, I'm not 100% where to stand. Obviously, this is working for me. I feel like those are harvestable. Oh, those are onions. I thought they were, oop. Okay, so we have more hops. We can make more beer once I get the wheat harvested. Which is good. Let's do this. Make some more juice, because we're gonna need it. Oh, I didn't actually mean to grab that. That's fine, though. 123 and 232, so we're gonna do the banana first. Oh, we'll throw that in there. Eventually we will have to... Ooh, a vegetable broth. What vegetable did we just... Oh, onion. Ew, onion? No. Okay, so we have that set up. We have quite enough food, I believe. We should be good on food. Okay. Let's see food. We did actually, hold on, we did level up. So we can go into, geez, our skills. Management fast learner, negative 10% less in the purchase price of recipes, 10% less in the purchase price of ingredients, serve drinks 10% faster, that would be good, clean tables 10% faster is also good, 10% plus beverage crafting speed, 5% earnings from starters, which is appetizers, which we don't have any, so not worth. Exotic mix, we can get more money from cocktails, spirits, or beers. And then this would be kindling. So, I'm torn on... We can also increase our energy efficiency, but I'm not worried about that. The crafting speed for drinks would be good to have. So this is just all of our... It'd also be nice to get more money from beers. I think I'm actually gonna go with... Is there more for cleaning? Does this also include floors? That's what I'm wondering about, because I feel like the floors take the longest. We'll just do the drink. Just do the drink for right now. Pour drinks faster. We also can run real quick up to the, oh my gosh. The recipe well, I don't know exactly what I want to call that. And see if we can get a new recipe. We might be able to get a starter recipe. The issue is do we have the ingredients to make it? But like, we got onions, so we probably can make onion rings if we get bread of some kind, maybe. Can I pull you? No, you're not ready to be harvested. I don't know what's all in. I went the wrong way. It's fine. I don't know what's all in making onion rings. There's gotta be some sort of breading, technically. We can also, while we're in here, we can go fishing, see what's in here. Let's do the meat bait. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't go how I wanted it to go. Oh, I pulled too soon. It's fine. There we go. What kind of fish is in this mystical little pond? Ooh, catfish. Okay. I don't think I've seen catfish yet, so that's good to know. I have 20. Okay. So sausage, toast, bread with tomato, more... starters. Okay, so I can get toast, bread, butter, and jam. I don't have any of those. Bread, tomatoes, and oil. So olive oil. Tomatoes and oil. I don't know how to get bread. I'm actually curious about that. That's only 5. We have quite a few recipes we can grab. Sweet pie, egg, butter, and sugar. The rest of it we haven't unlocked yet. Might as well grab what we can. Yeah, we'll grab all these. Oops, did I not? Okay. Did I not just grab that? So we have more recipes. We can't do anything with them yet. We don't have all the ingredients, but they'll be there when we have the ingredients, which works. I can't wait. Actually, I want to see. I keep collecting all these mushrooms, and I'm kind of curious. What can we make with them? Eggplant, spinach, stuffed eggplant. Scrambled mushrooms. Okay. Spinach with mushrooms. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, some of these things I've never heard of. I love hummus so much. I actually really want hummus now. Great. I actually think I have hummus. I think I have hummus up here. Gyoza is really good. I like gyoza. Birria? Birria tacos. That's where that's at. Ceviche? Okay, okay. Sushi's pretty nice. Oh, that's where we get the seaweed. Okay, seaweed makes sense in that. Starters. None of this really has mushrooms. It doesn't look like the ones that had mushrooms, specified what type. It just says mushrooms 3. I wonder if any mushroom works. Ooh, ramen? Ramen has mushrooms in it. Ooh. I don't think any of these drinks are gonna have it. Ooh. Sake? Love on the beach? Okay. Don't think it's called Love on the Beach, but we'll take that. We might have enough money to get the apiary. Ooh, hello, you're free meat. Thank you. See if we can get the apiary. It might. I almost want to say it was 4 gold and 55 silver. Well, we'll find out. Worst case, we'll leave the apiary for the next day. Oh, nope, we have just enough, thankfully. Ooh, stone path, okay. I didn't know we could do that. And that requires polished stone, that makes sense, okay. I can make a bucket, it's not worth buying. A mixing tank, I don't know what that makes, that'll be good. And now we're broke. But we have an apiary. Well, we have the recipe for it. We have to go make it. But we can set that up and we can get that going. Let's see. Take that. Need hinges. 2 hinges. Oh yeah, that's right. I made sheet metal. That makes 2 hinges. Okay. I think I have the wooden pole. That makes more firewood. Yeah, I just need... Oh, I need planks. What did I need the pole for? Oh, the apiary. Ooh, oops. I have everything I need. I forgot. Okay, so that's everything that I need. I do want to make an individual table for lonely people. Okay. So I can't make it a big table. I don't have enough iron nails and wooden poles. That's easy. Make several more of those. Say iron nails? Iron nails, right? Yeah. I want iron ore. Do I not have enough fuel? No. Make some more of that. Store all of our matching, except for that. I want that. Oh, I have a bunch of firewood. Okay. I'm gonna keep the kindling. How long does that take to make? 3 hours. Okay. We're gonna open the tavern. And then this will be the last day for tonight. I, unfortunately, have to work my job tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna need to get some sleep in. Hold on, sir. I was sitting up in my chair. Oop. Myself one. I don't have any other buckets. Oh. Oh, do your drink real quick, ma'am. Nearest cobbler's not here. I wonder if I can run out real quick. I just fill up all of those cups too. And I'm gonna have to come back in and refill them because I walked outside. You dingus. Here, have some water. Oh, speaking of, for people that are not cat people that want to play this game, they're coming out with a dog soon. Yeah, no, you can just leave. And let me just say, I was looking at the roadmap. The dog looks so good. It at least the picture for it is a German Shepherd. The cats you were able to customize to, like, whether you wanted a fat cat or a tiny cat. They're pre-designed models, so you can, like, customize them, right? But there was a couple fat cats and a couple small cats, and they were all different markings and colorations. On the roadmap, it just shows what looks like a German Shepherd. But it is possible that there's probably different versions of dogs, or dog breeds. God dang it, come here. The dog looks so good. And it does the little, like, hunches down kind of thing with the butt in the air and, like, wags its tail. Oh, the animation looks so good on it, too. Take your drink, please. Take your drink, thank you. Didn't I put food up here? I did. I'm coming. Oops. I didn't realize you'd be behind the counter. Sorry, ma'am. Service here is not terrible. It was a one-off. I'm sorry. Get out. Oops. This is really just, it's a good cozy game. It's easy to relax to. I think that's what I like about it. I play a lot of Hunt Showdown, and Hunt is very energetic. It's very, you're moving, you're running, you're talking a lot, you're doing call outs, and then in this you can kind of just beat your customers when they upset you. But really it's just more, you can just sit here, you can relax. At least the beginning part, while it can be grindy at times, it's still mindless grindy. Some wild bandits. I do hope there's some new dialogue, or like pop-up speech bubbles, not dialogue per se. Seems like everybody has a pig named Stella, and she was a fine, fine girl. Even just little one-off messages. I wonder if they could even drop some lore in some of these comments. This place is not the pits. Why are you guys all so angry? You're all leaving. Usually I can calm them down decently. Oh shoot. Let's make it yellow. Yeah, I wonder if we could drop like some maybe not lore per se, but like history, I guess. Well, that's kind of the same as lore, but some like world history. Ooh, I don't actually have any of the banana juice, which sounds quite awful when I say that out loud. Banana juice? Oh my gosh, the service is not bad in here. You can calm down. So far we know that it sounds like the king disappeared. The old, like, tavern king kind of looking guy, sounding guy. He's no longer around. Maybe they could drop a little lore in there. Or, like, rumors. Like, rumors is he's over here. will give you your drink. You didn't have to walk all the way up there. Service here is not terrible. Jesus. It's been fantastic. I'm sorry, I'm not a very chatty waitress. I thought people didn't like chatty waitresses. How is your drink, sir? Are you having a good time? Is the table clean enough for you? How is the temperature in here? Would you like me to turn off the fire pit? Oh my gosh. Just get out of my establishment. I don't want you in here anyways. Wait, let me clean the table. It's been a while. So I think what I'm gonna do for the next episode, potentially, you are more than welcome to. Oh, I can't. I was like, I can't get rid of him. Leave it in the comments if you disagree with this, if you want it differently. But I think I might do some non-recorded gameplay and not anything crazy. So what my thought process would be to do some of the like how I stack up, how I cut down trees, potentially maybe just like doing a couple days offline so that you guys don't see it, and build up on some money. It'll be the same as this. It's just this over and over and over again. But any new recipes I go to make, you know, I'll make sure that those are in the new. Like, I'll unlock recipes, and once I get all the materials to make them, I'll wait until I'm recording it. But that way you guys aren't stuck with a lot of this, of just kind of running around, serving drinks, cutting down trees. I feel like some of this is probably a little boring to watch. But then that way you guys can see some of the updates. You know, maybe I'll get some animals, or I'll get everything prepped, basically. I'll run the tavern, get everything prepped and ready to go, and then the next time I record and put it on YouTube for you guys, it'll be everything's already been prepped. You're not sitting here waiting for me to build it all up. Might be a little bit more exciting than just kind of watching me run around and fish randomly. I'll probably still record some of this, even when it's not going on YouTube, for potential chances of like, oh my gosh, we got like the hugest fish, or an accidental cutscene that I wasn't aware of. I'll still have it recorded. We'll put it all in a video together. But I think the next episode I'm gonna have a little less of this, of just running around, and more planned things. I guess it's the best way I can word that, maybe. Oh, mushrooms with cream. I need cream, and I can make that. Cream, though, is curd, which I don't have. Nuts, and honey. Okay, so we can almost make that if I can find nuts. I don't know where to find nuts at, though. Porridge and grain. Yogurt and honey. Milk, honey, egg, and sugar for honey flan. Salad. I'm missing the lettuce, which I can plant lettuce. I can make bread with bread dough. I don't know how to make bread dough, though. Onion rings. I do need bread crumbs, which I assume I make with bread. But I don't know where that's at. Ooh, sweet potatoes. That's an easy one to make. Okay. But yeah, guys, I think what we're gonna do is next episode, I will have things a little bit more prepped and ready for you guys. I'll have more money. I won't buy anything. I won't do anything. I'll try not. I'll still record in case of cutscenes. But I think the next episode I'm going to release for you guys will be a little bit longer, and I'll probably have less repetitive things like running the bar, and maybe more of, hey, now that we have a stockpile of gold, let's go buy some things, let's go add some comfort, maybe build, you know, the barn, or we'll build the coop, and we'll get all that kind of going. So that way you guys aren't just watching like 16 episodes of me just trying to grind for money. And have more of the bigger stuff in it. I think they'll be a little bit more exciting. Kind of sitting here running around, I'm kind of realizing that this is really good for like, hey, if you just want to kind of chill and hang out, you want something in the background to listen to while you're doing homework or anything along those lines. Maybe you're doing like things at work and you just want background noise, this works perfectly. But in case you want to see more of what Traveler's Rest has in store, I might just do a little bit of a different episode for episode 3. But regardless, I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing and wonderful as always. Thank you for watching and for hanging around. And if you guys like the content, let me know. You can like, comment, say anything along those lines. And yeah, if you guys would rather just have the Let's Play of me just kind of running around and running the tavern and don't worry about the big updates, drop that in the comments. Let me know. Let me know if you want a different episode for episode 3 or if you just want the running around. But either way, I will be playing some more Traveler's Rest and I'll have a new episode for you guys sometime soon. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.